Hello class, this is Mr. Perez. I'm going to make an example for the assignment that deals with representing the principles of design. I went to this website here and I look at the definition of variety. It means to change the character of an element, to make it different. In other words, variety is what makes fun in design. Instead of having everything look the same, you make it a little more different. But unit is also as well very important because the image have to hold together. In this case, I'm gonna use for inspiration Van Gogh's Starry Night. I do not want to redo the painting. I'm just gonna use it for inspiration. So I already got some layers here, which I'm gonna move here so you can see what I'm doing. I got the painting in a layer by itself. Then what I did before I start working, I actually changed opacity of the layer to about 40%. Whoops, let me click here and let's get it to 40%. So I get to see the grid behind it that helped me, which is gonna help me with the design. I noticed on Van Gogh he have these circles that are kind of fun. He got waves going in this direction. You see? So that's going that way. There's a nice diagonal that divides the composition in half. This is kind of like the world, this is the heavens. And there's this nice, you see how you're going downhill and the pine tree bring you right back. So you kind of swirl around and you move back and forth. There's a big moon here and there's some stars here. They're kind of balancing the composition. There's also kind of like a diagonal going this way. So everything cancels out nicely. So what I did is I started to draw some shapes on top of what he already made, meaning Van Gogh. I got also different shapes here to have variety. That's what I want to add to my composition. You can have variety as well with color. I also play with the opacity of the things, how transparent they are. Then I start to get a few more, so you can click them. You can change the hue on it to make it more fun. You can think of color schemes like complementary colors and all the fun stuff. Then I kind of found these areas here I found interesting on the composition. But again, I don't want to redo the painting. So I got to this point and then I put a big background on it. And now I'm gonna keep working from now on without looking at the painting anymore. I can do a bunch of fun stuff to this. I was talking about a diagonal this way. See, I haven't done anything for the waves. Did you see? Maybe I want to find some shapes with Illustrator to counterbalance this. Sometimes a quick way to do things is to copy this. I like to use Option while I click with the black arrow. So you can duplicate things quickly. I can rotate it. If I press Shift, Illustrator move it in 45-degree angles. I can place this up here very nicely and carefully, and maybe I can change the hue of it. Maybe I'm gonna make homage to the yellows, and I'm gonna change the opacity. Right now it's in the top layer. I could actually drag it down where it's behind the other things. And I can start playing with this composition. I got these red spheres here. Option again. I can move them around. And you see how it blends with the background color. You start to get more fun stuff. This is how you achieve variety in a composition. But make sure that things balance and kind of cancel out at the end of it. Also play with the values to make the things more exciting. And the same way I'm working this, I like to work a lot of compositions. Sometimes I look at masters for inspiration. Sometimes I just start working on my own. I hope this helped with this project. Thank you.